Good morning, everybody. It's your boy D Mac. Let's talk. All right, so congregation, with all these versus battles going on and everybody excited about versus battle, I'm gonna do a little different spin on it because the ultimate versus battle has always been black versus white, and I'm saying this in the sense of what's taking place right now. We know that the first person to be sentenced for the insurrection at the Capitol, Mr. Paul Hodgkins, only received 8 months in prison for being a part of a riot and trying to take over our government, overthrow our government. So trying to overthrow the government gives you less time than so many black men who are in prison right now doing 40 years, 30 years, 20 years for drug charges, nonviolent offenses. And this man, in a violent manner, along with a mob, tried to overthrow our government, and he only got 8 months. Hmm. Why? I wonder why. Even though the prosecution recommended 18 months, as if that was like a great difference, but it still wasn't given. They took it all the way down to 8 months. I wonder why that is. Is it because it was a group of privileged white people? Is that why? Is it because it was those privileged white people who were representing the most privileged white person in the United States at that time, along with their privileged group of Republican friends? Absolutely 100%. I ain't going to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to water it down. I'm going to say it for exactly what it is. Black versus white has always been the versus battle in the United States, and it always will be the versus battle in the United States. Because as long as there's this disparity in how people are being treated, then there's always going to be this kind of commentary coming from people like me. I'm always going to address this issue. I'm not going to allow it to be swept under the rug, and I'm not going to allow people to act like it's not a thing, because it absolutely 100% is. And we're seeing it every day in the way that these people are being treated versus us. We're losing our lives out here in traffic stops. And y'all can go and commit a whole entire damn insurrection and get 8 months and probably get off a lot sooner with good behavior. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of this disparity. I'm sick of us having to try to scrape and scratch and go above and beyond to prove the point of y'all are really racist. It's sickening. You don't know how that does a black man. You don't know how that affects a black man. We have so much on our plate every day. When we wake up in the morning, we have to go out and face a world who's against us off tops for absolutely no other reason than what we look like. That's how we start our day every damn day. Okay, we don't have the luxury of not worrying about a police officer when we get pulled over. We don't have the luxury of not having obstacles thrown in our way intentionally just because of our ethnicity and because a person has bought into the stereotypes about you. Okay, we don't have the luxury to just be subpar. We don't have the luxury to be average. We always have to be above average at all times just to even get a fair, not even a fair shake, but somewhat of a fair shake at anything. We have to be the best in order to be looked at as the average white. That's America. That's their sentiment towards us. And there's a lot of people out there like a Candace Owens and a Jesse Lee Peterson who will deny it. But denial is more than just a river, my daddy used to always say. So you can deny it as much as you want to, and you can live in this fabricated sense of reality that you created for yourself. But the ugly, horrible truth of it is that the ultimate versus battle in the United States is always going to be white versus black, period, point blank. And like I said, I love everybody, but not everybody loves me. And that's the sad part of it. So you can take it how you will. Take it with a grain of salt, take it with a grain of sugar, take it. I don't care how you take it, but I'm putting it out there because that's the truth. And if you don't like truth, then I suggest you and the Lord deal with that. That's on you. That's your problem, not mine at all. But this is your boy D Mac. I just wanted to put that out there. So next time you're talking about a versus battle, let's think about this versus battle, us versus the government, us versus the United States, because that's what it is. This is your boy D Mac. Sticks and stones can break your bones, but the word can always heal you. I'm out.